The problem reads, a scale drawing of a movie screen is 21 inches long and 9 inches tall. The actual screen is 30 feet tall. Part A asks us, what is the scale of the drawing? So before we begin to find the scale, let's go ahead and draw a picture from the information that they gave us. So what shape is a movie screen? A rectangle. So let's draw a rectangle for the scale drawing. Okay, so now we have our rectangle. It says that the rectangle is 21 inches long. So long, we're going to label this side right here. And then it says that the scale drawing is 9 inches tall. 9 inches tall means that we want the height of the movie screen. So now we're going to label the vertical side. And then our actual movie screen is 30 feet tall. So we're going to draw another rectangle, slightly larger, just so we know the difference. And we're going to label it. 30 feet tall is also going to be the height. So we're going to label this vertical side. Now to find the scale, we know that the scale is the distance of the model or the drawing over the distance of the actual. So let's pick two corresponding sides. Well, for the actual movie screen, we only have one side, 30 feet. So what side corresponds with 30 feet on the actual scale drawing? Well, that is 9 inches because those are the two sides that match. They are both vertical sides and they're both the height of the movie screen. So now we're going to set up our ratio because scales are ratios just like we wrote right here. So now we have 9 inches over 30 feet. We also want to write our scale in simplest form. Is 9 inches over 30 feet in simplest form? No, it is not. So now we will reduce. What can we reduce by that will still give us a nice number? Well, by 3. So we're going to divide both by 3. 9 divided by 3 is 3 inches. And 30 feet divided by 3 is 10 inches. So now we're going to write our scale with colons, so it reads in a horizontal manner. So 3 to 10. Because this is the way that we most often see scales. So our scale of the drawing is 3 to 10. So now we are going to find the perimeter and area of the movie screen in the scale drawing. In the scale drawing, that's an important part. So now we're going to redraw again real fast just so we can see it. This side was 21, this side was 9. And what's the perimeter? So perimeter is the distance around the outside. So since rectangles, the sides across from each other are congruent, this side is 9 inches and this side is 21 inches. So now we can add all four sides to find the perimeter. So 9 inches plus 21 inches plus 9 inches plus 21 inches. And that, if you add all together, is 60 inches. Now we also need to find area because the question asks us for perimeter and area. So area is base times height, or length times width, but we're going to say base times height. So our base is 21 inches times our height, which is 9 inches, which equals 189 inches squared. Because remember, area is always squared units because you have inches times inches, which makes inches squared. So our perimeter is 60 inches, and our area is 189 inches squared. Did we answer our question? Our question asked us to find the perimeter and the area of the movie screen in the scale drawing. So yes, we did answer our question. So now we will move to part C, which says find the actual perimeter and area of the movie screen. Now we can still see our question right there at the top. So let's redraw our pictures again. So now we have the 21 inches, 9 inches, and then this time we're going to draw our actual again, and this is 30 feet. Okay, so now we don't know what this side is, so that's what we need to find. So just like we did in class, let's set up our proportion with corresponding sides. So we've already decided that 9 inches and 30 feet correspond. So we'll do that. 9 inches over 30 feet equals 21 inches over x, because we don't know what that is. So if 9 and 30 correspond, then we know that 21 and our unknown correspond, because they're the only two sides. There are multiple ways that you could have set up this proportion, but this is just the way that I chose to set mine up. So yours can also look different. So now we're going to cross multiply. 9 times x is 9x. I'm writing up here. And 30 times 21 is 630. So now to get x by itself, we're going to divide by 9 on both sides. And we get 70. X equals 70 inches. So now that we know that this side is 70 inches, now we will have to find our perimeter and area of the actual movie screen. So we're going to erase some of this just so we can have more room. So perimeter and area. So we know now that our sides are 70 inches and 70 feet and 30 feet. So now we have to find the perimeter. Perimeter is all of the sides added together. So 70 plus 30 plus 70 plus 30. And that is 200 feet. Now we also have to find our area. Area is base times height, which is 70 times 30, 70 feet times 30 feet, which is 2,100 feet squared. Because once again, feet times feet is feet squared. So part C, our answer is our perimeter of the actual movie screen is 200 feet, and the area of the actual movie screen is 2,100 feet squared. Is that a reasonable answer? Are movie screens really that large? Why, yes, they are. So that is a reasonable answer, and we are finished with this problem.